Well, hello there, Scorpio. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your February 2025 reading. Can you believe we're already to February? We're going to start first with the overall energy, and then we'll get to the tarot for more details. So let's jump into it. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch and navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. There's a sense, both of these are very divine feminine energies. Allowing yourself to use your intuition and what your heart is really and truly desiring to help you to make decisions about how to move forward. Neither one of these are kind of like the Knight of Swords, determined, I'm going after something, right? Or I'm going in this direction. It's not even an energy of making any big change at this time. It's just kind of like an energy of being loving to yourself, being loving to what it is that you enjoy about your life at this time, kind of moving forward, but in a gentle way. I will also say it's the number 18, and 1 + 8 = 9. Understanding that you're kind of navigating through something that maybe it's kind of interesting. Pisces had a little bit of a similar energy, and they're a fellow water sign, of understanding that you've kind of been navigating something, perhaps even for 9 years with the 9 there. This 2025 is a 9 year. You're navigating through something, but with that 9 energy, you're almost to the end. You may not see even the finish line. Yeah, growth. Growth is a journey. It says trust each step. This is the energy of using your intuition to guide you as you move forward. Allowing yourself not to get in your head. You know, both of these are about not necessarily thinking about it, but staying in your heart space. Because when we get up in our heads, then our ego takes over, right? This is kind of like, no longer allowing yourself to use logic. Yeah, because I feel like you've been navigating through something where, people or situations have been not in alignment with what you really and truly want. A sense of feeling like other people have betrayed you, or perhaps your own actions, right, have led you to make choices that really aren't in alignment with what your heart truly desires. This dear Spirit is very much, what does your heart truly want? Listening to that. Because the beautiful thing is you're ending up in the sense of being truly committed to what your heart truly desires. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you're trying to manifest something here. I do think you have a fork in the road. Clean it up. Yeah, thinker. This is the problem. This is the problem. I'm an air sign, but I have a Scorpio rising. I totally understand this. As a Gemini sun, I can get up in my head, right? And when we get up in our head and we try to solve the problem from our head instead of, okay, what is it I want? Right? Allowing ourselves to get into the feelings of what it is that we would like to experience, right? The future. What would you like to experience? Turning your back, right? The traveler there has his back to the past. All right? That's in the past. As I move forward, what is it that I would like to experience? This card always reminds me too of the documentary. And it's free on YouTube. It's called Finding Joe, and it's about finding your bliss. So if you're not sure what direction to move forward in, it's not about creating havoc in the life that you have right now, making any big changes. This is the energy of allowing yourself to spend more time every day, kind of like doing things that bring you joy. And being grateful for those things, focusing on that, and then allowing more and more time and energy to go into things that bring you joy instead of things that are like depleting you of your time, your energy, your resources. Yeah. If you haven't been following my Aquarius season 30-day challenge, you may want to take a look at that, because that is about creating more and more space in our life for joyful living. Yeah. So you have the fork in the road. It is about cleaning up. I feel like there's a little bit of cleaning up mindsets, behaviors, belief systems. Okay, so we had Pluto in Capricorn since 2008. And then it changed to, Pluto moved into, which is your ruling sign, moved into Aquarius back in November, but it was kind of hijacked by Capricorn season, the sun season. Now we're well into Aquarius season. It's about understanding it is a new way of thinking, allowing yourself to get out of the old mindsets, that Capricorn energy, say, oh, that, and it was detrimental. It's kind of like, no, that is not the way I want to live, right? But not focusing on what I don't want, but focusing on what you do want. And that's why I feel like it's not about making any huge changes right at this time. It's about moving slow, treading carefully, allowing yourself to see, trying new things, but also allowing yourself to say, how does this make me feel? Do I want more of this in my life? If you do, continue on that path. If you don't, then it's okay. I've got to find something else. Yeah, because you have a manifestation card here. So you are manifesting at this time. And when we're manifesting, it's really important that we are using words. Yeah, you're trying to move forward on some path, and you really are. You have a new path coming in. It's not about, I feel like there's an energy where you're trying to find it, right? This is more of an energy of you're allowing your intuition, your spirit guides, your angels to guide you there. If you're in your head, right, and that's the number 44. Fours are all about building, especially family, a sense of building safety and security in our life. If you're thinking about that at all, it's kind of like you can't build it by just thinking about it. You have to allow yourself to feel, intuit your way to this. Yeah, you have the King of Swords here. Once again, this energy of thinking, of I want clarity, so I'm going to find the clarity today, and I'm going to, and I'm building a new life based on that. But this is an energy of understanding, no, it's a journey to find this, right? And it's not something you're going to, I feel like you're not getting clarity. Yeah, because you have the growth card. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. Right? Once again, this energy of allowing yourself to move forward by turning your back on painful things from the past, because you do have this energy, cleaning it up, just this energy of, okay, I'm no longer focusing on that. What you focus on is what you create. I'm not focusing on that. I'm turning my back on that, but I'm also allowing myself to move forward looking, or not looking, experiencing things and activities and people that bring me joy. Yeah, I feel like you're moving away literally. and the manifestation card, okay? This is like the magician. You're manifesting, but it's the number 11. I think you are manifesting, wanting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is what you're wanting. Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups. This sense of a love connection. It could be romantic. It could be a sense of family, a sense of creating something that is just really unconditional love. Look at unconditional love in all of those. Okay? They're in each illustration, they have their arms wrapped around each other. Just a sense of unconditional love. So, since you have the manifestation card here, okay, it is important to understand you have to get out of your head. Where there's heads in these illustrations, but I don't think any of these people in these illustrations are up in their heads at that moment. Right? They're not up in their heads. Where are they? They're in their heart. And that is the key, is understanding that when we're in our heads, okay? A lot of times our ego is trying to keep us safe. We may be saying, I want unconditional love, but are we allowing ourselves to feel unconditional love today, right? If nothing else, allowing yourself to give it to yourself, unconditionally loving yourself, allowing what has occurred in the past to stay in the past, right? If you have to make amends, okay? If it's in sense you have to forgive somebody, forgive them. It's a sense of starting today, I am going to unconditionally love myself because that is what I'm wanting to manifest in my relationships or in a relationship. Yeah, there's something here about allowing yourself to say, I've been telling myself the same story over and over again, right? And this is never ending story, right? And it's like, I'm standing on top of these books. Perhaps you've read a lot of self-help books or something like that, right? Maybe you've even spent a lot of time, writing books or whatever. It's kind of like, okay, I've learned all of this stuff, but here's the thing, the never-ending story, the words that you are speaking, right? That is in your head. If you're seeing people and situations have done nothing but hurt me, love hurts me, connections hurt me, people hurt me, whatever it is, it's kind of like understanding that if you keep focusing on that, that is what you're going to get more of. Time to take a different approach. That's all. You're taking a different approach. Instead, what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to move forward, putting the past in the past, and doing the healing. I feel like when this card comes out, I feel like you've been on that healing journey for a while. Understanding it's time for a new direction. Yeah, I feel like it's time to move forward. There is this sense of I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward in an energy where my actions every single day are in alignment with me loving myself unconditionally, taking good care of myself, doing activities that bring me love and joy for myself, right? Self-care, self-love. And I'm also sharing that love unconditionally with other people, allowing myself to drop the expectations of, we've had that. You're not the only one, Scorpio. That message has been coming out really loud and clear, especially if you're following my Aquarius season 30-day challenge. That has really been coming out. We can't expect things from other people that we're not already willing to give to ourselves. So if you're expecting unconditional love from other people, you have to first ask yourself, am I unconditionally loving myself? And if you're not, that's where you start, right? You can't attract in a romantic partner or people into your life that unconditionally love you until you unconditionally love yourself. And allowing yourself to rewrite the story, right? Rewrite the story of the past. Allowing yourself to see the wisdom. They're really showing me, like the third eye there. What's the wisdom that you have learned from past experiences? Yeah, I feel like you are. You're kind of like the Five of Cups is coming out here. This is concentrating more on what has occurred in the past that has been painful instead of understanding, wait a minute, I have 2 cups over here, right? So it's kind of like, okay, 3 cups, maybe they're gone. Okay, whatever that is, a job, a career, relationships, whatever. Time has passed, that is gone. Okay, time to allow yourself to look at the 2 cups that you still have left. It is a decision. You have the Judgment card. It is a decision to move forward in this loving energy. Bring a gentle touch, right? It is that decision to do that and to allow yourself to move forward in alignment with what your heart truly desires, but also with the 9 of Pentacles, very independent energy, but also the energy that she knows she can create everything she wants, desires in her life by herself. Doesn't mean you have to be by yourself, but it means no longer relying on other people to give you what it is that you are wanting. Understanding you first have to give it to yourself. You're using your intuition, High Priestess. Pisces energy, and we are in the Pisces a North Node for the next 18 months. Dreaming what it is that you want to show up in the 3D, but allowing yourself to get dreamy and get dreamy about what you want instead of concentrating on what you don't want. Pisces had very much similar energy there. Okay, so advice, committing to what you want long term. All right, commitment. It means that you are forward focused, right? You are focusing on what you want to create in the future, but you're taking actions every single day to help you move towards that. Does not mean, right? Once again, it's kind of like realizing it's not going to happen overnight, right? It's kind of like, if you had 20 pounds to lose, you didn't gain the 20 pounds overnight. You're not going to lose the 20 pounds overnight. If you want to make changes in your life, there is something you have the 6 of Wands. You're going to be very successful in it, but it means that you have to show up every single day. Yeah. Making those changes and then allowing yourself to say, what's one change? Once again, that Aquarius season 30-day challenge. What's one change I would like to make? What's something I would like to move towards, right? And then asking yourself, what's an action that you can take every day, right? And allowing yourself to commit to that action. It helps to bring in that sense of confidence and empower yourself to move forward. Yeah, you're wanting to move forward. You really and truly are. I think you're gaining a different perception of what is holding you back, because the Hanged Man, right, is seeing things in a different way. I think there's something about looking at your subconscious fears, your fears of why you don't want to move forward. Perhaps it does mean that you have to allow yourself to let go of certain people or situations or mindsets, beliefs, right, that you have held on to for a long time. That was really in one of those daily readings the other day about allowing those mindsets, because the problem is that Pluto, your ruling sign, has moved from Capricorn into Aquarius. Understanding that the last 15, 16 years, right, with Pluto in Capricorn, it's all about building, it's about money. Capricorn is very much money, material things, right? Rules, regulations, all of that. And it's kind of like understanding, we're in a totally different mindset now with Aquarius season, right? It's what is good for all. Where Capricorn was, what's good for me, right? I got to build mine. I got to get mine. Now we're in Aquarius season. It's like, how can you have the Knight of Pentacles. How can I help others? How can I bring other people together? The Knight of Pentacles is also that energy of knowing that you have to be committed to something on a daily basis. You're willing to go the distance because you have to go to the distance, but it means you have to show up every day, right? Even if the people in your life are not showing up every day, it's understanding that when you start showing up every day, then the people in your life will also start showing up every day. It's kind of like you're changing the energy around you by allowing yourself to really step into that. Yeah. And the Three of Cups, a sense of reuniting, a sense of happiness and joy in your life, bringing people and situations either back together or creating a life that you are celebrating. This is friends, family, coming together, having a sense of celebration. Yeah. Okay, so, wow, powerful energy here. Let's pull a Soul Truth card for you for some final advice. And Scorpio, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. Really be honored to do a reading for you. Yeah, what can I burn? This is exactly the perfect card for this. It says burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head. Okay, yeah. The reminders of what you did wrong and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. That is what I was saying, right? Turning your back on the past, not repeating those situations, right? But it's also a sense of not taking the baggage, right? It's kind of like the past is the past, closing that door, allowing yourself to move forward in a much different energy, and understanding that when you do that, the energy around you, the energy of what is coming in towards you is also going to change. Yes. Will it take maybe a little bit of time? Yeah. Just again, you didn't gain the 20 pounds overnight. You're not going to lose the 20 pounds over the night. But it does mean with the Knight of Pentacles, you're willing to put the work in. You're willing to move forward, right? Knowing that some days are going to be great and some days may not. But that's okay. You're determined to do it. You're determined to live in a different way. Phoenix rising energy. Wow. You are free and your wings are ready. Use them. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Yes, pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? Oh my gosh, that is exactly this never-ending story. I'm so excited. I'm a Scorpio rising. I love this. What will your next chapter look like, right? Understanding that the past is the past chapter. Don't keep repeating that story to yourself. Whatever has occurred in the past, allow yourself to gain the wisdom from it. And now it's time. What do you want that new chapter to look like, right? Allowing yourself to say, okay, I'm following my heart. Maybe in the past you really followed your head, that Capricorn energy. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? This is what I've been conditioned to believe my life is supposed to look like. Now I'm going in a new direction. Not really sure what that's going to look like, but it's about allowing yourself to start making those choices. I'm not repeating the past. I'm moving forward in a new direction. Oh my goodness. I am so excited for you, Scorpio. All right, I am going to leave it there. I really appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love, light to you. Bye for now.